8 True Saint, 7 and 2, 9 Western Star, 13 and 4, 10 Young Thomas, 482, 10, and favourite for race number 3 coming up at 437, selections 158.
Take you to Flemington. Here's Brian.
It's pretty well wrong from the jump away at Caulfield.
Yeah, Brian, he's been the forgotten sprinter of the spring, really, hasn't he? Because we haven't seen him the last 3 weeks, but the punters have rallied. He's shortened up, and he looked terrific. It's interesting that the 2 3-year-olds backing up. North Boy from Saturday, good run, big weight relief. And Fair Embrace, a terrific run at Group 1 level on Saturday, and she's a very tough filly, and she'll probably get to the outside fence first from her wide draw.
Yeah, good place to be out there, as we're seeing with the straight racing so far. Now, Sports is coming in. Belle de Jour in 2. Keeper will go back. He'll be beaten for speed. Keeper, he'll have to come from behind them, but we did see the big chill off gate number 1 snag in behind them and come down the outside fence to win. Thelbalon still to go forward with Point Danger. Fair Embrace out of 9's got high speed. Now, Pont and Flyer ready in 8. Bomberbill in 10. Sedation ready. Thelbalon going up to 6. And Point Danger goes up to 11. Thelbalon favourite, stalls back racing. Keepers began okay on the inside, and Etoile began well. North Boy is starting to travel forward, and also away quickly Bomberbill and Point Danger when they settle into stride. Straight to the outside fence here, and Fair Embrace out there, led from Point Danger, Bomberbill. Further back, Pont and Flyer, and going forward, Sports. Thelbalon just off those. Further in is North Boy, followed by Keeper, Belle de Jour, Sedation, and Etoile last of all, down to the 800-metre mark. Fair Embrace just off the outside fence, about a half length of Point Danger. Further in is Sports, followed by North Boy. Thelbalon, the goal cap, 5th behind them. Then Bomberbill, Pont and Flyer. They're a length and a half to Keeper, the closest to the centre, followed by Belle de Jour. Then further back, Sedation, and last of all, Etoile. At the 450-metre mark now, they're really bunched. Fair Embrace, Point Danger, Sports, Thelbalon behind them. North Boy under a bit of pressure. Then Pont and Flyer, and further back in the race, Bomberbill, Keeper back in the centre, and Etoile starting to run on pretty well. Thelbalon after Fair Embrace at the 200 with Sports. Etoile and Belle de Jour further in. Thelbalon starting to lift, gets up to Fair Embrace. Belle de Jour after Thelbalon. Thelbalon a neck in front. After it, Belle de Jour, Thelbalon and Belle de Jour coming at it. They come to the line close. Belle de Jour and Thelbalon hit it together. Sedation got up to run 3rd from Fair Embrace, Pont and Flyer. Then Sports further back, then Bomberbill. Etoile just weakened from Keeper. Then Point Danger and North Boy back near the rear. This is close here. Belle de Jour and Thelbalon, the judge calling for the photo. Desperately close here, Thelbalon and Belle de Jour to race number 8. Thelbalon in front, but Belle de Jour pushing up on the inside of it. In the last couple of strides has made it very, very close here. Thelbalon trying to hang on with Belle de Jour coming at it on the line, and its nose was pushing through the mare, Belle de Jour. Whether she's got there in time, it's hard to say from this angle. They're on the outside rail. But this is desperately close. Belle de Jour and Thelbalon to the line in the Emirates Classic. Thelbalon ridden off behind them, reached the lead, and then Belle de Jour's got the last crack, slowly but surely gathering up Thelbalon. It's obviously very close to a dead heat. Couldn't really declare any which way here, with the judge poring over the photo, and in modern times it doesn't normally take this long unless it's the dead heat. If it goes either way, it'll be a nose, and I don't know whether he'll be able to separate the two of them. Thelbalon in front, Belle de Jour lifting near the line, and the judge having a dickens of a time to try and separate the two. Belle de Jour and Thelbalon to the Emirates Classic, with Sedation getting up into 3rd placing in 1:8.8.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. Now let's take a look at an update for Toowoomba race number 5 at 4:40.
1 Van Vida, $1 for $1. 2 Bragabat, 16 and 56. 3 Junaby Road, 30 and 5. 4 Our Boy Harry, 14 and 7. 5 Behind a Legend, 23 and 15. 6 I'm Worth Keeping, 20 and 6. For race 5, Toowoomba coming up at 4:40, 143 selections.
Now numbers coming through at Flemington. Number 8 is the winner, Belle de Jour. She's beaten Thelbalon. 3rd in number 5, Sedation. 8-1-5. We're standing by for the totes to go into the frame. The race caller in the studio's gone the wrong way. He's given me Thelbalon, Matty Hill, but he's wrong. The winner is number 8, and that is Belle de Jour. There it is on Sky Channel monitors for those in your TABs, and very close. Race 9, Flemington, 1 El Cabello at 15. And number 2, Mr. Donizetti, 21. 3, A Regal Dane at 30. Number 4, Knockrow, $11.90. 5 runs to win, 13. 6 small spoils at 20. Number 7, Bergamia, 14. 8, Marley is showing $2.90 in favourite. 9, Ferrajaka, $7.40. 10, Never Dull, 23. 11, Astro Boy, 31. 12, Examine the Books, 49. 13, Rupert at 14. 14, Lord Ardsley at $12.90. 15, Our Guided Missile, 84. And 16, Ukulele Player, 62. Favourite is 8, Marley, 290, 150. Selections in the last 8, 9, 1 and 5. 8, 1, 5 and 12, the numbers at Flemington, and we'll clear some totes.
8, the winner, Belle de Jour, 7, 10 and 220. 1, Felvalon, 140. 5, Sedation, 13.50. Quinella, $12. Exacta, $28. Trifecta, 8, 1, 5, $894.50. And the first 4, 8, 1, 5 and 12, $12,417.50. 1:08.8 was the race time for the Emirates. It'll be a nose by something. 8:15.12, race 8, Flemington.
On 2KY Racing Radio.
And they're off at the 1600-metre mark, and Rupert flew out. Landed in front. Marley showing speed. A Regal Dane and El Cabello all prominent now as they settle. Not far away, Knockrow getting up to 5th, followed by Lord Ardsley on the inside. Runs to win out wide with Our Guided Missile. As they settle further back, small spoils around the outside of Bergamia and Frere Jacques worse than midfield, a length and a half. Examine the Books. Then came Ukulele Player, followed by Mr. Donizetti on the inside. Astro Boy and Never Dull are the last two. El Cabello's gone to the front here and moved a length in front from Knockrow. 1 further back, Rupert on the inside, a length further back, Marley. The favourite up running 4th. 2 further back behind them, then came at the head of the others, Runs to Win, followed by a Regal Dane, and back on the inside, Lord Ardsley. Then Our Guided Missile midfield, further back, Frere Jacques. Bergamia on the inside as small spoils, further back, Ukulele Player. Well back in the race, Mr. Donizetti. Examine the Books, Never Dull, and well back in the race, Astro Boy last of all. On the turn they race here, and it's El Cabello in front by a neck only from Knockrow the outside. Marley about to swing, 3 out, Rupert right behind them running 4th. 4 out was Runs to Win as they corner. A Regal Dane further back with Lord Ardsley, Bergamia. Frere Jacques are about 6 off the lead, where El Cabello got away in front. Further back, Our Guided Missile, and also small spoils. It's El Cabello on the inside, about 2.5 in front. Rupert out. Further back, Knockrow and Marley starting to work home. El Cabello hard up against the inside, 2 in front. Marley starting to pick up ground now. El Cabello being swamped. Marley out in the middle with Lord Ardsley. Frere Jacques and Knockrow. Marley getting to El Cabello. Further back, Lord Ardsley coming through. It's Marley in front. Marley will win the last. Yes, Marley's won it from Lord Ardsley, and Frere Jacques picked up ground to run 3rd. Further back in the race, running 4th, Mr. Donizetti with also Knockrow. Then came Rupert. El Cabello got tired in the end, then Never Dull. Ukulele Player back in company with Runs to Win, then Bergamia. Further back, a Regal Dane. Examine the Books. Well back, Our Guided Missile with Astro Boy, and last of all is Small Spoils.
Number 8, the winner, that was Marley, $2.40, $1.50. 14, Lord Ardsley, $3.40. 9, Frere Jacques, $2.30. 8, 14 and 9. Moving up well at Toowoomba, you've had the update for Cessnock and Ascot. Clare, race 7, it's time...